Hello, good morning, everyone. 420, excuse me. And welcome. My phone is off. I had the appointment, and they said, "Seems how I don't have a diagnosis or paperwork of a diagnosis." Technically not a part of the program. It was really hard for them to get me into a medical appointment, and at that, I need to see a specialist. To me, it's pointless unless you can get me in to see a specialist. And on top of that, why do you need medical shit just to have a home whenever you put people in jail for not having a fucking home? It's a double-edged sword. There is no hope with your resources unless you're chosen to have help. You truly are fake here when it comes to your liberal stance. You only care about people that are not in America. Completely. That's it. That's all I see. 2 plus 2 equals 4. It does not equal 5. You want to make things complicated? It equals 5, and your people are sitting there on the motherfucking streets. While you sit here and bomb another country. How is protesting for another country going to help you fix your own country? You should be protesting about your country. And you know what? Maybe that's going to help another country because you're protesting about your own fucking country being a shitbag. I don't understand why we don't help each other out. I find it very interesting. These caseworkers, supposedly, because I was supposedly being directed towards a caseworker, then I can actually help me. But no, you have to be approved for some sort of program, and this is why you got homeless people. American homeless people. Americans have to go through 500 fiery fucking hoops, while you immigrants, or foreigners, I should say, because you foreigners, whether you have a green card or not, get our resources. And I'm quite frankly pissed off about it. Why you saying you're doing better for our country? No, the fuck you're not. 2 plus 2 equals 4, bitch. Go back to your own country. Fix your own country. You want to sit here and say you make our country better? Excuse me? No, the fuck you're not. No, the fuck you're not. I've been so disrespected by most of foreigners. Just even walking down the fucking sidewalk like you own my fucking country. And this is exactly what Native Americans did. So honestly, you Americans deserve it, but at the same time, it's not like you're taking in responsibility, but yet you want to force your kids to take responsibility and what? For the fact that y'all don't know how to be an adult? Because all y'all can do is sit here and allow a fucking narcissistic prick to run your country. That's all y'all know how to do. This is New Earth meeting for a fucking reason. We are in crisis, and all y'all sitting here playing games with each other. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I can't even get a fucking government phone. And I've been able to do it when Obama was on office. Trump, I can't even get a motherfucking phone. Go kiss a fucking child because that's all you know how to do. Instead of sticking your white ass nose up brown fucking asses just to make your ass brown because all you can marry is immigrations, how about you fix your own damn country instead of make it worse? Obama did better than you. And that says a lot because he sure as hell wasn't born here. That's pretty bad, dude. Elon Musk, what the fuck you been doing? Twiddling your fucking thumbs while you're watching everything burn to fucking shit, acting like you ain't got no fucking sense to actually do something the right fucking way? You do something sneaky just like the fucking sneaky person, what do you think's gonna happen? Sneaky shit's gonna happen. And y'all call yourselves leaders? This is New Earth meeting for a reason. How about we sit down and start thinking about how to fix our fucking country for once? All of us. While we go from 22 to 11, there's really 10 of you that don't care this much. That's crazy. Aren't y'all tired of being promised shit and ain't nothing fucking happening? Aren't we tired of everything literally falling apart in your face and literally just pointing your finger at them while you're sitting here doing the same exact hypocritical shit to your homeless? And you don't even know if they're really on drugs or not. You're just being told that. Because so that you can feel better about being in a home and not actually coming together for your country. I'm not saying go into an uproar. I'm not saying get into a rebellion. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying I thought y'all are adults enough to be able to conduct yourself civilly without having a narcissist run y'all's fucking lives. Because all we're sitting here doing is paying a bunch of people to play with a bunch of paperwork and ain't none of y'all getting anything done. Now are y'all? How many of y'all on the streets? How many of you afraid to even go out and ask them for motherfucking food and DCF gonna take your kid away? How many of you are tired of literally sitting here without a job, but yet so many freaking people sit there, go get a job, but yet there's no jobs available? How many of you here are tired of your house being owned by people literally outside of your country? Your country is not even yours at this point. And your house doesn't get fixed now, does it? Everything just falls apart and they just leave it in your hands. And does the freaking agencies take care of it? No, the fuck they don't. They scam you. They tell you you need to pay some sort of a deductible even though you've been paying them for how many freaking years? I mean, seriously. You can sit here and conduct yourselves and literally put them out of fucking business without being at war with each other. It's called being civil. They're teaching you how not to be civil. Are we adults enough to understand how to be civil? Or do we all need to go back to kindergarten and figure out how to fix our fucking country before we sit here and destroy our whole fucking earth together? You know how to destroy an earth together, but you sure as hell don't know how to fix all in each and every individual one of your countries together. Sorry, that was a mouthful to say. And this is in my own fucking backyard. I think I have every right to say what I have to say because I am a citizen of this fucking country. And I care about my backyard and I care about what stretches outward from my backyard because it's bleeding in my own motherfucking backyard. And I ain't got one. And that's how it bled in my backyard. Do you know how to conduct yourself civilly, protectively, and understand that this is y'all's doing for literally dog eat dogging each other and letting them do it to y'all and literally ignoring the fact that y'all can be different and you can do better. I'm so tired of being promised so much bullshit and it's not happening. I would like my whole country's citizens and people to care about each other so that we can make sure it does happen. But you keep putting all the power in these motherfuckers' jobs, and they ain't even doing their job. You can't even get them to do their job. Now can you? No, half of you are going to jail for actually trying to get these people to do their job, or you lose your kids, and your kids are with the worst one. No matter how much you fought, because they don't care about morality. And then they use the best interest of said child for because you don't actually give that result. You take kids from people and then you put them in orphanages, and the orphanages literally age out. And it's almost impossible to be able to adopt a child. But bombing each other and shooting each other, yeah. Why do you think they call you stupid ass Hicks? South? Because you shoot before you think. And that's why your cops started shooting before they think. Yeah, y'all are such a good example. You can stand up for your shit without being a tyrant. I appreciate those of you who've been able to get here, sit here, and listen to that. But I'm for real. Because I'm about tired of people telling me what to do, and none of what you're telling me to do ain't working. And then you have your own complaints about what you already do. So why are you telling me to do it when it ain't even working for you? And then you bully me for being different. Take my money away and side up with the bad guy. Throw trash at me out your windows. Money, which is coins, pennies, and whatnot. You don't know. You give your money to the people on the corners, literally bugging your cars, and I'm not. I'm sitting on the sidewalk hoping you'll be kind enough so that I'm not bugging you. Because I know it pisses y'all off, but damned if I do, damned if I don't, which is why I just allowed myself to sit there on the sidewalk and let y'all watch me die in your faces. And then the cops would have to get involved. It became so notorious. Cops having to dispatch each other to let them know what to do. Because I really wasn't doing anything illegal, even though you would arrest me. That's the people y'all let lead. And this is my point. You wouldn't need them if you can literally conduct yourself civilly without being violent. But it seems to me the only way y'all are able to do that is when y'all rally up for Trump at a presidential rally. You won't even do that out of peace when it comes to protesting. If all y'all sat down and just be quiet, you would know who the one is trying to sabotage your protest because they're the ones causing chaos. And every one of you can literally sit there and point. They're probably working for y'all. They ain't ours. But y'all don't know how to do that. Too afraid. They got y'all afraid. This is what I've been doing for 12 years. While I'm looked at like a drug addict and treated like a piece of shit. And I seem to be the only one that has the brain enough to help y'all actually have true freedom. Get your shit done. So it's not bleeding into your own backyard, because this is the reason why we're supposed to have this. I don't deserve a home, but you give a pedophile a White House? That's y'all. That's we the people. That's what y'all did together. You can say no me, not me, not me, all this y'all want, but ain't none of y'all coming together doing what I'm doing. So yeah, every one of you who have a fucking official job, a lawyer job, a judge job, every one of you, because you're the people. You're not theirs. They don't own you. You're the one that got the fucking knowledge, put it in your brain. So help each other. Because they sure as hell ain't doing it now, are they? So help each other. And then you'll know who the real people are. You'll know who the caring ones are. You won't need for anything because you're helping each other get what you need. That's civil. That's civilization. Why do you dog eat dog each other? That ain't civilization. That's tyrant. That's tyrant control. Is that how y'all conductively keep wanting y'all selves to live? And if we change, we can change the way we conduct ourselves with other countries. And then maybe we can be an actual good example for how countries should lead their people and how them people should rise with each other in peace to have change in their country. And then we, other countries, know how and what to back up with to help you. I want to help you help your country. I don't want to help your tyrant sabotage y'all in y'all's country. That's why you're here. If you don't need to be here because your country isn't being sabotaged and you actually had a choice, then you would choose exactly what I'm talking about in my own country because that's the right thing to do. Especially all of you immigrants in other countries, because that's the right thing to do. Not sabotage the whole fucking country just because your country's been sabotaged. That is invasion. So you better feel some way about yourselves because I'm gonna tell the truth about yourselves. Killing culture like that, and you want to sit there and point your finger at the white man. They ain't the only ones in charge. You gotta be fucking kidding me. They all had to sign an agreement to keep their mouths shut. Are you serious? You serious? Who's really making this about fucking race? I care about y'all's cultures, do y'all? Because it sure as hell don't look like it. Because really, if you cared about your culture, you'd care about who's leading, about actually supporting and protecting y'all's cultures, your way of living, and protecting the way of living of others so you have something to go fucking visit. But life is important. Treating children the way they're meant to be treated, having support in that, because it's not, y'all say it all the time. Do y'all got a book? No, the fuck you don't. Is that okay to blame it on the child? No, it's not. But y'all seem to think it is. All because your leaders are blaming y'all. And I'm saying, well, why are you giving your leaders that kind of power when you're adults enough to conduct yourself civilly? I would think that's how you work, right? Well, that's how your work system's so fucked up because that's how y'all treat each other. Do you really need a mother to sit here and tell y'all how to be kindergartners again? I mean, I'm about fucking so disappointed in this freaking world. I literally don't want to fucking sit here and do anything when it comes to bringing us into new earth after the appointment I went through. And they can dead ass face me in the face saying you're not eligible for our appointment and we're not going to let you fall to the sidelines, but that's exactly what y'all do every time. So you lie straight to our faces. Do you enjoy y'all's jobs lying? Do you? Do you enjoy supporting the pedophile lawyers? Do you? Do they force you over to Epstein Island so that you keep your mouth shut? Do y'all enjoy being forced against y'all's will? I'm sitting here asking, please ask yourself these questions so that we can have a better life with each other and our children. And so we're not killing off your, whatchamacallit, Jesuses and Buddhas, because that's what's happening to me. I still ain't got food stamps, and that letter says that we help you with food and whatnot, but then they found a way to keep me from getting into the program, even though I got a letter saying, welcome to the program. Excuse me? Oh, we made an appointment for you and it's around the corner. So if you can't get a ride, you can go ahead and walk there after I just talked to her about how I've been needing a service dog because I can barely walk to the fucking store because of the anxiety and PTSD that I have going down the streets. Oh, well, you ain't got no one to back you up saying you have PTSD. So we got to wait all the way until October to say you have PTSD. Hopefully, if the doctor, oh yeah, the doctor will be on your side. That's how much your resource people lie. Ain't that funny? And they're willing to do that straight to your face, knowing exactly what they're doing while they say they're there to help you. Do y'all enjoy that? I sure as hell don't. It quite frankly makes me, not suicidal, but homicidal in the head that you say you're willing to help people so much. That's trauma. Bullshit lies. And you laugh in these people's face. Say you're supportive. Really? What if every one of us just agrees that that's just how y'all are? And that's completely against our Constitution. So we decide to change ourselves. It makes every one of y'all obsolete. Good job at being so heartless. You're really good at it. Maybe that's why our medical field was falling apart. Oh, wait, but you don't care. As long as you got a car to drive in and sitting there being able to talk shit with each other about your clients, because that's what your caseworkers tend to do. And then if you have something on top of them, they're going to literally sabotage your whole case and don't care when you go to the streets. I don't think someone should have that much power over your life, do you? I sure as hell don't think so. Maybe that's why they got witnesses, but they're on their side. That's their job. They can threaten their job against that. Oh, if you're not on my side, I can say this, I can blacklist you in your job. That's what they do. And I know y'all know. I don't have to explain this to y'all, but I am. Because I'm quite frankly sick of it. And I'm standing up for myself. And I'm going to sit here and ask everyone in the United States whether you're a motherfucking foreigner or not. Because if you're a foreigner, it's more your responsibility being here, backing me up. But you too money grubby, you too greedy. Isn't that exactly why you left your country? Because you had a tyrant acting like that? Learn to be respectful. Because the people are figuring it out. Maybe that's why they want us to start bombing each other. To dumb us back down because we're getting too smart. So what did you come here for? To get bombed? You're not going to survive. I guess you should have stayed in your own country. Now should you have? Because don't you think those people in your own country are going to be safer than you getting bombed in a whole nother country? Good job, foreigners. And what's the point in reading some of these comments? Because really, how often do you actually get good conversation in these comments? Half the time. Half. Even though you actually got something good, I just haven't been reading it and appreciate you on that one. I was on a train of thought, and if I did not finish it, it would have went. So I will give you recognition in that while I make a point too. So thank you. FBI refusing to open a case brought directly to their door by SA survivors. I've been ranting like this for a while now as well. Nice to see I'm not alone. Wow, that's wild. I've been doing this for years. I just came from Facebook, getting kicked out of Facebook, and them sabotaging my business, saying that I was doing explicit, or not explicit content, but like doing like sexual activity, like content on there, and I wasn't. I was actually being an advocate for someone that had the lifestyle of making money involving their body. Always so finicky about this stuff, but yet they show so much worse than these videos, dude. Like, it's like, why in the world do we have to go through so much scrutiny, especially if we're for positive? And you got so much worse going on. Like, 33,000 doctors seized by FBI, only 2,000 something odd, 80% redacted, turned over. Oh man. World leader meets up in war zone with a reality TV show trying to look absolutely sane while discussing how to pay. Okay. I don't know why you even here then, because you're being paid like to say some off the wall bullshit because you really don't care about what's going on in our own country. Like hold on, what? I was like, hold on, what? I don't know. And then she was trying to be nice, and then I'm like sitting here going, this is why it's so hard for me sometimes to have patience for this. Ask a question. Whatever, Nevada. Yeah, go ahead. If you deleted, do one of them. Illusionary beliefs. That was probably something, I don't know. I was confused on that one. I probably need to slow down sometimes. This is why people ask. Um, okay, I unhead. My apologies, because I think I misread that. Will Nevada ever find true love in her life? Nevidia. Nevidia. Yeah, much love. Thank you for understanding. Yo, see, that's what makes you extra cool. Because you got through Unicorn's thorns and was brought back. Not many are able to accomplish that one. All right. Yeah, let me see. Well, I can't give you a yes or no. I can't give you real definitive because it all depends on how things lay out, choice, whatnot. All I can really say, the best way to do this without getting a card rating, I mean, you just keep your focus and belief without keeping your focus on it. I know that's really hard. Put into words, but hold on. Caffeine. This is my second cup of coffee. So thank y'all for y'all's patience. Okay. Love life energy. I wish I had some love, like some twin flame cards. This would be easier with some twin flame cards. All right, y'all. If you want to help me get some cards, description box below. I've got Cash App, but I got Cash App, PayPal, whatnot. Or you can email me. I don't know about, I am a post office. Oh, you need a post office box thing, though. Guess you can do general delivery. It's not a good idea. All right. Well, it looks like you may actually have two choices. Communication. All right. It looks like there's a lot of communication and like battling this energy out and having strength. This Queen of Cups energy here. Lies and sneaky behavior. Boy, be careful about that. You could find out about. You know, Seven of Cups. There's conflict. How do I? Okay, so it feels like there's a confusion energy. Okay, hold on one second. I'll make a personalized set of tarot cards. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Yo, email. oracleunicorn13@gmail.com. Email. Best way. Because like yeah, phone number thing is not working. I can't seem to keep my phone in service. I can't seem to keep it. All right, you should you the shit. That's awesome. And my apologies again, and thank you for understanding. Okay. All right. Back to the message. You do have the lover's energy here, which is really good when it comes to a loving or a love message type reading. Seems how we're strictly only seeing this in this area, but you got Four of Cups. There's going to be something you're going to reject, or may have left out in the cold. Okay, there could have been one you rejected, another that's left out in the cold. Oh, one, well, goodness. And I feel like there's a project that did fall apart relating to said conflicts. I don't even feel like this was even competition to a point. I feel like this was more or less a conflict. And this conflict is kicking this person in the ass, which is probably why it's taking a little bit of time, which is why you're very broken emotionally right now. All right. My condolences because I know how that fucking feels. I know how that feels. And then having this, you don't have heartache here, which is really because somehow you really put yourself back together very well. Um, there is these lies though over here, and maybe this is the energy you're trying to get through because you thought it was possibly coming from this specific person, and what you're going to find out, it wasn't. It was actually this person was being heavily manipulated, and some of you, it depends on who it was. One, one did it to the other knowingly, and this one kind of like in a way is like there's like this energy of not knowing, and then confusion, heavy confusion. That's what's going on. This is why I'm like, what? And you do have the Seven of Cups here, heavy confusion in these conflicts, for sure. Um, yeah, but what's yeah, I need advice. Now that we know, I don't feel like this is like all I hear is listen to your heart. Listen to your heart and um, sit with yourself. Don't jump out of the water too fast. Like even though there could be no contact. Like there could be very good reason for no contact and totally understand. But there's it's a lesson, and there's an energy of a physical move. Someone is coming out with the information that looks like this could have been so bad, like legal had to get in charge. That's what I said in my brain, and I was like, that's not correct. The authorities had to step in on this one. That's where I feel like this in this strength and communication came from. There's a 180 tied to this some sort of work energy. Your work is gonna change. Family death 180, grandmother strength Canada. Haunted. Yeah, you need to find out more. You're okay, not need to find out from, excuse me. You're going to be finding out more information, okay? Um, there are a few things that did fall apart that is needing to be rearranged, clean up. It's almost like a lot of people in their cases. It's going through spring cleaning because everyone's realizing, hold up, pause. This is not good direction we are going. We don't care what the fuck anyone's saying, but this is just not it. It's almost like figuratively everyone realized they were jumping off a cliff and everyone went, oh hell no. So somehow this person is waiting for everyone to see that. Fuck yes, dude. Transformation. Dead ass. Into the morality, energy, new contract. Okay. Oh, that's why. That's why. All right. So that's why I'm saying that's why you got the song. Listen to your heart. Listen to your emotions. Wait until you get all of the information. Listen to your emotions again. Take your time. Because yes, you could move forward. And it could be something new. Or you're going to hear something out and you're going to have a two of swords, which is having to make a very difficult decision whether moving forward or how do I describe this? Or choosing to, wow, I've had a deja vu moment about this. That's funny. Choosing to take a step back and giving, I know in a way it's like giving, I feel like it's being given benefit of the doubt, but in a way it's like your ancestors, this is the best way to describe this. Your ancestors are like, yes, you did give it the benefit of the doubt. But that was before you got all the information you're getting. Now you got to reevaluate that benefit of doubt, and that's what they want you to know. It's not that you're giving quote unquote a second chance, really. And that's what's bothering you on a subconscious level. And that's why your ancestors are talking to you about this. Be careful, because you could guilt trip yourself and actually sabotage if you do go back. You you didn't fully coordinatingly calculated within your own emotions, so you went stagnated, and then it somehow turns triggered when you're in the relationship. So that's what the ancestors are here helping you to turn into this butterfly energy. Um, so you have a choice. Of course, yeah, you're gonna have love. I mean, like, it's that so deeply knocking at your heart, emotions, and everything, love in general. Trust me, I know how it feels. And even though I get frustrated, fed up, literally, I get to the point where it's like, well, I'm just never going to give up. I don't care whatever I got to go through to get it. I've always said that, even though I get pissed when I go through it. And that's what you're accepting about yourself. Sometimes, when we're going through our own recalibrations, so you're going to have to take that into consideration. Sometimes you go through recalibrations. It's not like you're going through a meltdown or crazy. You're recalibrating. Give yourself that credit. Okay? And that's going to happen through whatever you do, whichever relationship you're going through. You're going to calibrate. And that is okay. Give yourself that is okay. Now, what's not okay is recalibrating and not coming back to the table with whoever it is you're recalibrating about, and you're supposed to be a team. Y'all need to start talking about your recalibrations because that's the only way the other one's going to recalibrate. Okay, so no, it's not always your fault, but at the same time, take accountability in the parts that you did not understand then. And that's how you're able to get your ego out of it instead of just doing the same thing, which is pointing and then completely walking away, which is why some people are frustrated with themselves because they don't fully cognitively understand that that's what they're actually doing when they do take a step back and add forgiveness or a chance. They call it that. Really, you're recalibrating with whatever information new that is given and then giving a new verdict about said new information for said case, which is why I do that a lot when it comes to people that come in and out of my life. Because, well, if you're in here, what are you in here for? Or you would have never ended up back in my life in the first place. And what do maybe I need to learn, and also what is it that I'm triggering that could be taught, and how to work with that on a balanced scale. And it does take a lot, but it's taking accountability and all of us having to live life together, not just sitting here putting a fence around your yards and calling authorities. What happens when that fence is just not working and the authorities are overran by a bunch of people losing their minds, and now all y'all gotta get guns and literally defend your backyard? And I'm just hoping we can figure this out before that gets to that bad, and then bleed outwardly, because yes, that's still our backyard. This country is our backyard. You gotta care about, we have to all care about the harmony of other people, their citizens, and their harmony with their leaders. This is important. It's not important to figure out how to sabotage them, USA. No, it's important to know that if they have issues, it does become your issue before they come in your country. And that it's not just your issue alone, USA. It is everyone on the earth's issue. Russia, China, Britain, everyone's issue, as you can see, now that everyone is all gun happy on each other's countries right now, right? Or we wouldn't be in World War III and everybody tripping out. As we stop on pure intent. But, what else? Do I have any? You got it. Message received. That's what I. If love is forever, not having you this lifetime is nothing compared to eternity. If I don't meet you this time, I'll meet you when your timelines are aligned. When our timelines are aligned. That's gorgeous. That's beautiful. You're very welcome. Thank you. Yep. That's what I keep trying to figure out is I know there's been contract shifts for people because I've went through it and I have felt it happen. Oh my goodness. Scotland, be careful. You got upside down tied to expanded awareness 2313. You found something. Ooh, Scotland's about to take their enemy into court. Maybe this isn't upside down necessarily on. That is trippy. Expanded awareness for me, but for Scotland, there's an arrest. But why expanded awareness for me, Scotland upside down? Oh, because they going through it too? A 180 work slavery unicorn turkey. What? East strength star. Damn. Well, I mean, I figured that's trippy. All right. Wow. 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 3 cards made me just sit here and be dumbfounded. That's so great. Dark star. Relationships. Dark star. That reminds me of freaking Soul Eater. I love Soul Eater. And the kid. The kid was my favorite. The kid was cool. Only one with 2 fucking weapons. Because he has to have symmetry. That was my favorite part. It's symmetry. Oh man. I love it. Expanded awareness. Again. South Court. Oh, about something that happened in November. Tied with this emperor finally having to let go. Oh, that's great. You're back. Canada. What? Mexico. Distance, pure intent. Oh, look at that. Who's had what? Oh man, I missed me some caffeine. I tried those caffeine crystallite. It's almost like there is not enough caffeine. But I don't add strong. Like I like juice kind of watered down. So it wasn't, I guess, enough caffeine. Coffee worked. My coffee cold now. All right. Do a collective reading. Do a collective reading for my followers, subscribers. Excuse me. I'm so used to being on Facebook. Collective reading for my subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate y'all. I am Oracle Unicorn because I love reading oracle cards more than anything. That's how that happened. And I wanted to give answers like an oracle. That's how I'm gonna end. I go by Unicorn. That was just, I had a meeting with Afterlife. Consciousness in life. And that was the name that was decided. It asked me what brings you happiness thinking about it. What makes you the happiest in the world? And I was like, unicorns. Unicorns make me feel happy. That is your name. Oh, okay. Good. I like that. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for expressing that. Very much so. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard for me to get through my own mental sabotage because I know sometimes how people feel and think, because it's like I be at a spiritual high level, but that, it's hard to be able to back that up with some sort of like, I don't know, showing of material wealth, I guess, because that's how our society deems worthiness naturally. It's just kind of how you deem worthiness. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't have to look like a suit monkey to be able to collectively bring harmony back to your own country and trick them while trying to. Not trying to. I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. I just can't help the fact that I care. That's it. I can't help the fact that I care. I can't help the fact that I cared about my life, having a home for my kids this much, that I became a nuisance for the whole fucking world. And sitting here saying, well, if it didn't bleed in my own backyard that I do not have to take care of said kids, maybe I wouldn't be a nuisance. But this is what happens when you play with the mama. The mama grows calls and says, "You done played with my family and my children. I'm coming after you." That's laws of nature. You don't go and play with a bear's cubs. No, you see mama and you go, "Oh, baby, yep, I gotta go." And if you don't, you're getting torn up into shreds. All right, maybe we should have this mentality for your children. Maybe we wouldn't have so much children trafficking to worry about Epstein Island. Yeah, me too. Is too. Heck yes. And I feel like with every pure of heart ancestor that I have lost, it has only gotten stronger because of, in my opinion, the manipulation that was constructed about me. And so when these ancestors passed on, they were given a lot of truth, and that became their responsibility. So, oh, best believe I know. I hear that. They make sure I know. They're fucking playing with shit around me, going, "Yeah, I know." I'm trying. You have easy access to tap in for others, but have a hard time to see for yourself because you have human express and know that you are loved and supported. Thank you. I do my best to try to know that. Yeah. And it's like I feel like that's why they try to get my attention the most, to know that even though I experience like lack on that area, that they try to really tell me from like the afterlife, like we were like, but at the same time everything happens to have created me the way I needed to be. I guess we wouldn't need me the way I am today if we didn't truly need it for our country and then the whole world. So it feels weird trying not to be on a high horse when everything in your life tells you to get your ass on that fucking horse. And I'm going, no. There's not enough horses for everyone. No. It can walk with us. If I'm that important, then I'm suffering too, so that every one of them gets saved. I will use my importance against you. And that's not even the leaders, that's me and consciousness itself. It's life, whatever it is. Whatever anyone wants to name it. That is my whole. Oh, yeah. You made a ram for a reason. Goat, ram, whole 9 yards. I'm a Chinese zodiac goat, ram, whichever you want to say, because I think then it was a goat, but it's also a ram, which is a sheep. Technically, it says on some of them sheep, and it's a ram, which is a sheep with that from the mountains, climbing mountains. And then my sun sign is Aquarius, but my rising sign is Aries. So It got fun. And then, you know, with Aquarius being all up in the air and shit, with some like innovative, like crazy ideas and shit up in the clouds. And then you just had full blown Aries lighting that shit on fire. So going, oh shit, how do I get back to the ground? Hello, does anyone hear me? Hey, I'll lay down a rope. Anyone wants to grab this rope? No. Okay. Oh, I'll play with grabbing that rope. And they just swat it like a cat. And I'm going, no, 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 you need to bring me down. Okay, I'll just stay out here floating until I find my anchor. That's how I be feeling like sometimes. Oh, thank you. In my natural form, I appreciate that. I do my best. Oh man, I do my best. But boy, can I get prickly. I almost don't even know what to do with myself sometimes. It's almost like I go, oh, calm down. What do I do for you? For myself, much less help anyone else figure it out for me. It's like, I'm figuring it out for myself while y'all taking away all the resources you say you give. So fuck off. Let me figure the fuck out. And apparently, all y'all's jobs are useless because I have to figure it out on my own. So let me teach everyone else in the world how to figure it out on their own if they're going through this much bullshit, because I know they are, or else you would be helping everyone, and we would not be in this much of a crisis, and we would be standing up in our sense of morality and literally being exemplars and helping other countries to be able to be exemplars of themselves so we don't go through this in your own culture. And yes, you can visit and travel each other around, but stop trying to overtake each other's country. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Y'all get pissed about it happening to you and you go and do it to some other country. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you people. Telling me something wrong with me, and I'm sitting here going, hold on now. Let me open this map for you. Let's reevaluate this. It's very understable. Yeah, I know. This is why I try so hard. This is why, but I can't, I'm not everyone. So I can't do everything for you. I'm not God. Even though, maybe some of the things I've been able to get through have been impressive, but that does not make me God. It just makes me want for better for everyone, including myself, and this stop getting in my backyard so I get the fuck out y'all's hair. Get out of mine and I'll get out y'all's. To me, I think that's simple. If you didn't need a mama, maybe I wouldn't be out here on the fucking YouTube trying to be a mama to everyone because ain't no one know how to be an adult. Well, they're telling me I don't know how to be an adult, and I'm going, well, I'm doing the best I can. I've done sat out there on the sidewalks for y'all the best I can with the physical capability my body was able to do. I'm sorry I don't got proof for y'all, but I'm still sitting here on the YouTube, kicked out from Facebook. Before that, I got kicked out from TikTok. Still fighting the good fight without fighting. Getting kicked downstairs left and right. Not pulling no one down with me. Hell yeah, I got something to say about it. Well, who wouldn't? So, that is it. I guess we were going to do a collective, right?
Oh boy. Ugh.
Right, that's probably supposed to say it's very understandable. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do a collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Thank you so much for hanging out with me during our little meeting. I'm gonna call it our meeting, our New Earth meeting. Thank you so much for being able to handle the prickly little thorns. And thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribe. You never know who else will see this and be able to help them as well. And subscribing to the channel greatly improves being able to do more, make money, whatnot, just being here. So I'm doing this. All right. So moving forward, we have family, death energy, grandmother. Ain't that funny? And then we have this communication scientist tied to physics and 5 of Wands relating to checkmate in conflict, moon signs, moon, searching, secrets coming out, secrets, and waiting for one's ships to come in tied to work opportunity. And that was 7 of Pentacles. And moving towards collaborations and teaching. What you got with this devil energy over there, though? There's some sort of devil energy. What's with that? The receptionist. Oh, so the receptionist still hasn't gotten caught? Man, bitch, you've been up in here for I don't know how long. It's like, let's see. And then we got this karmic males, none but lies, poison chef, trusting doctor. Well, that's good because we've been through a few non-trusting doctors. Community reconstruction tied to food, and this hidden cowboy, trusting older female. Karmic peace contract with karmic male and some sort of compulsive liar energy. That is what this search is. There's this one element left. That's what, or there's some sort of park ranger searching for possibly someone saying you tied to this fake park ranger relating to some sort of trick. Oh, so like identity clarifications. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah. Identity clarifications. It's been checkmated though, so it's now on pause. Like it's like you've been waiting for it to them to have enough to be able to put some sort of like work project on pause and completely stop it, severing of ties with evidence, and then being able to go through this. And now it's that one's finally finished, so now they're finishing up on this one, and that's why there's so many calls being going through. Yeah, this person this person just like, yo. And it could have been a karmic couple, people working together. Some of you, this was your ex, we're gonna say that was. Oh yeah, they are regretting it, but it's too late. They regretting the shit out of it. It's too late. They know. Shocked. This straight up reception. Shocked as fuck. Shocked as fuck. And pissed. Oh, they pissed. Because it's yours. It's yours. It's yours. Your ancestors got it. And then you coming out like this. You're coming out like this. What? Me? Little old me? Yeah, girl. Or a guy. Y'all know who you are. Pure intent, pure hearts. Yeah, pure hearts. You. That's funny. I know I didn't do this deck. Okay. Yo, someone gonna get rewarded. like straight up almost countrified rewarded. Death. Releasing attachments. Taiwan energy. With the mob, lion, change. Because something was off. Extremely off. Oh, that's how you started figuring. Okay. Let's go. Bloodroot. Cocoon. Oh, I had a dream about this one too. Oh, that's brutal. Grandmother testicle. Damn, this is a grandmother in a whole nother country. East is so confused about it. Oh, I bet. Oh man, someone's so pissed about being manipulated because they wanted to really trust this spiritual aspect of things, and it was actually a trick. Using the right spiritual aspect would fuck this person up in the head so badly. That really sucks. My condolences. You're going through a death of the old self, like legitimate, like old, seeing, being everything, like anything that was ever said in the past, all of it being stripped. Like you are being so hard on yourself because you believed so many lies. Easy. It didn't get fully sabotaged, but this was a very well needed lesson, so you don't do it in the future. And you see very much how that was actually possible, and that's what this person saw. And you are oozing in an apology, oozing of apologies energy. Goodness. Inside job energy, Norway, tied to dog, not for you. So someone was stepping up. There's this dragon energy, absolutely not tied to flood, good. Flood, that flood's not good. Pink Panther cartoon. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Da, 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 dun, dun, dun. It's a wild card. I thought that was hilarious. So I was like, that's so crazy. We're going to keep going. Thank you for that. It was on point. 23, adult energy. Oh, lost moth. Oh. All right, so the truth is coming out. Okay, there's an energy of forgiveness, understanding in this forgiveness, and re-evaluation. Okay, with the knowledge you now have. Da-dum, da-dum. Social media stone. When it comes to some sort of medium energy, Ukraine, bear, and principles. West and loyalty, wait, revealing information, tiger energy, Philippines, drugs, divine love, wheel of fortune, destined energy, into magician, Tibet, temperance, harmony, and patience, leap of faith, or harmony and patience in more patience, waiting, in a revealing tied to earth with work slavery, and nature disaster, caged physical move, air sign, outside job, cat, poison, 12 traditions, children, transformation, death of the old energy, you're back, Chariot, Germany. Distances ancestors with this tower moment. Divine feminine of the dark energy. Divine masculine, fountain youth in Greenland. Steps, Empress, Hierophant, commitment or court. Lost, investigation, Africa energy. Friend, star, lady of the night. Sabotage, shipment, fear. Gift, hermit, samurai, possibly Japan. Hangman energy, shift in perspectives, tied to tribe, and a breakup energy, fire, knowing feeling in the world, mental break, Masons, behind the scenes, country energy, new Cuba, no 23, animal omen, tied to the number 23, haunted of the north, unicorn energy, lies, moth, vulnerable, harmful intent, Italy, strength, relationships, bad ice, good laugh, protection, guides, pair, karmic couple, listening and watching, physical fight tied to a water, Australia, plant, pure intent, Canada, decision, shaman, uncomfortable, suspicious, food, adult, yes, Scotland. Harmony, intuition, evidence, crown, correct. Human, Mexico, justice, 180. Family, death, ocean, gangsters, it will be okay. Trust, grandfather, winning, outlaws. The boss, butterfly, lovers, actions, expanded awareness. Turkey, south, court, enemy, the emperor. Official, snow, authority, states. Group collaboration, involvement, judgment, Da Vinci Code, psychic, the hunt. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why friends wouldn't even fucking talk to you. So it really was him that tried to make you look bad. God bless. Well, these actions didn't help what you were trying to back up either. So that made it difficult. That's what y'all went through. Y'all's emotional spew over. Jeremy was like, I don't even know. It's like, you probably lost his fuck phone or you're quiet. You're probably waiting for Turkey to figure out what they were doing. That's why Turkey is heavy in this. Anyway. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and go. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like, because your shares definitely help. You never know who else that'll see this and to be able to help them as well. And I shall see y'all next time. Bye. Much love. Satan, I asked him why he chose the long team and he got pissed. Oh, goodness. Thank you so much. Much love.